he's back. Right, so tonight's class was on sacadas. It's obviously a little harder to do a sacada when there's a dog in your dance space, but anyway, sacadas are where you basically take away the space of your follower's step. So it might be a step through like that, and you're taking the space of her leg. So we did a series of these. There's another video that we did a while back. I'll see if I can work out what date it was and put a link in, where we already showed you how to do this one. Yeah, that series there, which is basically back ochos with sacadas in it. As I say, I won't go through that now. We did that in the fundamentals class, and I'm pretty sure we did a video before. If not, we'll film it another time. But anyway, so basically what we then looked at was a series of sacadas in heroes. So we started off by leading our follower around us anti-clockwise. We project our leg behind. We transfer all the weight onto the leg. We then send her through, send her around, and project with the left leg. Now, the thing about a sacada is you're always projecting with one leg into the space where your follower's leg is at the moment, and transfer the weight onto it, often with a turn or a pivot at the same time. So in this case, what we're doing, we're leading her around, and we're starting off, lead her around, we're projecting our right leg into that space. Followers, what we need you to think about is as you're stepping, when you're doing your, the ocho part of the hero, what we don't want is you're stepping, and as you turn, the leg goes with you. You want to think that wherever your foot is at the moment, you step, you turn to go around your partner, and then your hips catch up, and your feet catch up and collect after that. That gives time for all this to happen. So you want a stretched out step, nice straight back leg. As you're being led around the hero, keep the feet where they are for as long as it's comfortable, and then allow them to collect. And this means that you actually get this connection there. Same here. Yeah? So if you rush it too much, first one, so rush it too much, first of all, there's nowhere for me to sacada. I can't get my foot through. I might just catch your foot, and that's about it. But the other thing is, if you stay too stiff and don't let the spiral develop as you turn, I'll do that, and you'll be turning, and your leg will be sticking out, and it'll all look a bit weird. So, as I say, think about this as you're stepping forward on that turn, upper body turns, then the lower body goes with it. And that means that we can actually make this contact. Yeah. So we're able to connect lower leg to lower leg. Now, it doesn't actually matter if you don't connect like that, so long as you are projecting into that space and transferring the weight. Not every combination of height and leg length and whatever will actually result in contact. So if you can't get the contact between the two legs, don't worry about it, it's not a problem. As long as you're doing the basic shape, which is okay. So lead, project, transfer the weight on, and we can walk out. Yeah? You can, of course, do that in any direction. You can do that the other way as well. So if I lead her around that side, I'm then going to project with my left leg, step on, and there. Again, it's the same principle. You project, because this is the open side of the hold, you're slightly less likely to get the connection than you were in the first one. So, here, I lead her around, project. We do get it sometimes, but not always. It's quite a deep connection. We're not aiming for, I'm going to do the other one because it's a bit easier to show. We're not aiming for there. we're aiming for there. So we want a nice deep connection. So all my weight is at the moment on my back leg, my left leg, and then as I sacada, I transfer all of the weight onto my right leg. All of the weight onto my left leg, yeah? So that's the basic principle. We are projecting into a space that's created between her feet, transferring all our weight onto it to displace the leg, or displace her axis, or displace something. So that's the principle of sacadas. And then we ended up with a back sacada, which if we can start about here, I reckon. No, a little bit further actually. Yeah, there. So we're going to do a side step, step with her in this sort of Americana shape, turn back, sacada there, unhook her, then we can walk forward. So how do we make that work? First thing, line of dance is that way, side step, Americana. Now, I've stepped slightly in front of where she is. That helps with preparing for this. So my right foot is slightly in front of her left foot. Already, I'm starting to develop this twist so that my leg can go backwards through hers. As she collects, I carry on turning with her. So I create that turn to pivot there by me turning around. And then as I lead her into the side step, which is kind of around me, it's a much shorter distance for me to then project through there. Now leaders, don't just stab back with your heel when you do this, because obviously you're getting quite close to shins and things. So feel your way until you've really worked out the calibration. Yeah? So it's a slow, progressive kind of thing. It's not a rushed move. I think that was it, wasn't it, really? Yeah. So after the break, we'll do our little demo.